Hello, welcome to Tamahalo, and welcome to days 15/16 in our spooky season series. As you may have noticed, we've got some screws on the table here because we had to open up the Eneruge. I went to try and start these guys up, and unfortunately, the Eneruge is not powering on in any way. So what I've been doing is digging inside of it to see if I can figure out if there are any visual cues as to what might be wrong. Messing with the battery contacts a little bit because in the past they've needed adjusted, and kind of hoping that I'm going to be able to get this thing running. So what we're going to do right now is take a look and see. Okay, I did hear the system squeaking a bit there. So our next step then is going to be start replacing the screws and see if when we've got it, now that we've adjusted a couple things on the inside, if once we close it up, if we can get it to actually turn on. Even if I can get it to respond with the batteries, I need to know that it will actually run with the battery compartment closed. I have noticed with these devices in particular, they are very, very pressure sensitive. They're finicky. Long story short. Okay, so this is tightening up. Let's go ahead and apply the last couple screws here. And then what we're going to do is pop those batteries on and see if with the back on what pressure we actually get power. Okay, so we are getting noise again. Thank God it wasn't giving me any, and I was, as you guys might imagine, really bummed. Okay, how are you feeling about that? How are you feeling about you kind of feeling it? Okay, so I'm gonna keep the pressure on it because the device appears to currently be powered. And I'm gonna drop the screw because I'm nervous. No, I just released the pressure. God dang it. How are you feeling about this? Okay, we might have a solution here, folks. I was really struggling to get it to work, so I'm very glad this did work. I was struggling enough to where I was spending more time on it than I thought I'd have to, and it was eating into my filming time. So I decided to start recording and perhaps just make a video of it's broken, I don't know what to do, you know, here's how I looked inside, here are how things look. Just kind of an explanation for you guys so you'd know what was going on. But as of right now, it appears to be powered. So what we're going to do is I can feel a little looseness in there, and I know that ended up killing the Baluluna last time. Was having the battery compartment just a tiny bit loose because it lost the power, and these guys don't store the data, so I'm going to tighten these suckers down just a tiny bit to where I don't feel quite as much give on the battery compartment door, and I'm going to hope like hell that doesn't kill it. It did, so I have to open it again. Apparently I should have just left it. So what we are dealing with is an issue with the battery contacts. That's my best guess. Of course, I'm not trained in electronics, I'm not educated in them, but based on what I understand of having opened up and worked with the device a little bit, is that when I'm applying this pressure, I'm applying too much, and that means something's going on with the battery contacts where they're getting too much pressure on them. Doesn't seem like this is gonna really work. I'm gonna bend that back again, bend that clip back again. It's this clip that I really want to try to bend though, because it looks tight, but let's see what happens now. Beep. Okay. So theoretically we do have power again, so I'm wondering if I can replace the battery clips on this guy. It's dead again. So when this gets stuck in here like this, it makes it mad. Power? No power. Come on, baby. Come on. Okay, we might have power. This might be the sweet spot, so if I've learned anything in the last couple minutes of trying to tinker, is that as much as a tight battery lid is important, it can also upset the device. And this is one of the devices that doesn't like it to be super tight. Guess I'm just gonna have to deal with the risk inherent in having a loose battery compartment. Battery door. Let's close him up. Just a tiny bit more adjustment. Leave that wiggle room there. And we still have a device. Let's do a quick update on a couple other things now that we know that is working. Unfortunately, we lost our friend the Devilgotchi today. We got a good friend ending, but I guess time had just worn out, or because I was busy today, I was struggling with keeping up with its needs. I'm not sure, but at least it was a good ending. But our friend is gone, so we will be restarting it, hatching our new devil today. I'm going to put them off the screen and deal with them later. On the cryptids, I don't really have any updates, and because I am going to be starting up the witches, I'm probably going to shut down the cryptids, to be honest. I think that having the sheer number of devices I do have running, it's going to be a little too demanding. Here are these girls decked out in their Halloween stuff. Today was, I think, the last day of the competition, and I did compete. So I'm going to keep these devices live until I can show you guys what prizes I might get from having participated in the event. I didn't do very well, but I might get a participation trophy. And here's the Smart. I really want to keep this device alive, but he has threatened to move out today already while I was trying to figure out how to fix the witch. So that was an adventure. We're going to start a witch at a time so I can worry less about glare. Okay, so our Baluluna is the first. I'm going to go ahead and start them up in the order of how I acquired them. So my Baluluna was my first of the witches. My next was the Eneruge here. Okay. And then technically based on purchase, the next was the Earthlin, though the Earthlin and the Aquary did arrive to me on the same day. Okay. And then the last will be our Aquary. And the Devil's hatching, so I'm going to plop him on screen, though you guys may not really be able to see him. So we've got that little starter character. That wasn't my intention, but life happens. Okay, ever since I started filming for this channel, which was in August, I haven't had a day off of filming and editing until yesterday when my health was in a state where I couldn't actually record even if I had wanted to. I want to be a little more respectful of my own time, and I'm trying to come up with ideas on how to do that. I don't want to burn myself out so much that I don't want to make videos at all. So while we wait for the witch, this is a game that I've unlocked on Nessie where she fights, and I'm really, really bad at it. She's fighting this Tyrannosaurus Rex, and she has to dodge its attacks. And I'm bad at it, as you have just seen. But here comes our witch. Our first little witch. I missed these sounds. Yeah. Here you go. Okay, are you full? You should be full now, right? Yeah. Okay. And I think you're okay. Here comes the Eneruge. Yeah. They're so stinking cute. Okay, let's get him taken care of really quick. Now, I'm not hearing the sound on this device alter too much while I'm using the buttons, so hopefully that means that the battery compartment's stable enough. There goes the Earthlin. Here they are. Little turnip head looking beast. Okay, and then we should be hearing the Aquary here shortly. If you're enjoying today's video, please do give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more updates. I'm still waiting on the Aquary, but I figured I'd throw that in so I don't have to worry about remembering to do it later. Bonk it. Oh, we missed it. Ow. Oh, not again. Bonk it. Well, we're giving up on that game. Because here's the Aquary. And another little ghostly cutie. Okay. So all of our witches have been summoned. Before I wrap up the video, I'll ask for you to comment below on which one you think is the cutest in its original form here. So the first base form that we've got. So as a reminder, we've got this kind of little ghosty wearing a mask form on the Aquary. Another little kind of ghosty form actually on the Eneruge. On the Earthlin, they don't really look like a ghost so much as like a root vegetable to me. And lastly, this little ghost that's wearing a witch hat on the Baluluna. Let me know which one you think is cute. I hope you're enjoying your spooky season. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!